Well, hello, Young and the Restless Daily Recap fans. Today's daily recap is for Tuesday, February 14th, 2023. Tuesday, February the 14th, 2023. Well, we had a Valentine's episode. Okay, we've got some non consequential or consequential conversations. Nick and Victoria at society. Nick tells Victoria Sally's pregnant. Nick tells Victoria Adam could be the father. Nick tells Victoria he doesn't know exactly what will happen if Adam is the father. So there's that, right? And Victoria said no matter what, she was going to stand by him because he stood by her through the whole Ashlyn Locke situation. So she was just going to be there to support her brother, which was big of her, right? And then we have Sally at the coffee house talking to Sharon, and yikes. Sally tells Sharon she's pregnant. Sally also, it comes out because Sharon figured it out that Adam could be the father. Now, you know what I thought about that whole conversation, everybody? Sally inadvertently wants Sharon to tell Adam. This, I think she thinks is her out because she goes, I'm sorry for putting you in this awkward situation. I know you're close with both Adam and Nick. And Sharon's like, I won't say anything. And Sally's almost thinking like, well, shoot, that wasn't quite what I was expecting. I wanted you to say something, right? So Sally just says, there's a paternity test. She and Nick took it, and depending on the results is depending on when they're going to tell Adam. Okay, I'm not mad at him because if Adam's not the father, why even bother telling him he could be the father? But don't let this drag out. And I'm happy they did the paternity test very, very early, so it won't drag out. So I'm pretty cool with that. Then we have, goodness, Victor and Nikki, reminiscing down memory lane. She found an old card that he gave her when they first got together. So we had some scenes of a very young Nikki and a young Victor. They kind of, had scenes throughout the years. This is probably their sixth marriage or so, up at the top, right? So they end up hugging. He gave her this super diamond necklace. So really, do you think they really care if the one that Jack stole gets back from the Chicago PD? Because this bling he gave her was, whoa, yikes, right? We better put this in the house safe, y'all. And like we said, make sure the combinations are changed because we don't know about sticky fingers Jack Abbott, you know? Anyway, then we have Adam and Lily meet up, run into each other, allegedly run into each other at the park in the cold, and they're talking and they reminisce back from their teenage days, when they ran away to Los Angeles and was together. And then they flashed forward to the way Lily was sitting on that couch. I remember this. I think she was battling cervical cancer. This is before she lost her hair. And Daniel came in with a problem, and he goes, "No, I don't want to burden you with my problem." She goes, "Please, it'll get my mind off of mine." Right. And so it's funny. Daniel's always looked like he's always had trouble on his mind because they even had a scene, he was all beat up. And I think this was after the car accident that killed Cassie, where he was gonna leave, and she goes, "I'll stand by you." And he was just trouble. And now it's actually, I think they ran away because Daniel got in trouble too, and Lily wanted to go with him, and they secretly got married. And look, fast forward now today, Daniel's in trouble yet again, or not trouble, but life crisis trouble. Same expression on his face, the same, I got to do it right. Lily's the same, trying to stand by him and support him and boost him up and build him up and all of that. Same thing with them throughout the years. And they haven't even been close throughout the years, but every time they're together, it's the same. Lily could not be in a relationship with him as an adult. She needs somebody a little more forward, self-sufficient. Cain may have gotten into trouble, right? But he was self-sufficient and forward moving. He really was, and suave. I liked Cain. They need to bring that actor and that character back. Definitely bring that actor and the character back. That should have been Cain versus Daniel. Who wants Daniel back? And then I was looking at Lily and I'm like, okay, something's wrong with your face. I think she had some lip Botox done. And, it's kind of swollen at the beginning because this whole part here was puffy. Her bottom lip is puffy. I thought, girl, you were beautiful as you were. Oh, goodness. Don't have a little midlife crisis because I know she's probably reaching 40 now, right? Upwards there. But then, you think you got to do stuff, but you were beautiful the way you just don't go crazy, please. Don't go crazy because beauty doesn't need a lot of enhancements. And you definitely did not need a lot of enhancements because she was beautiful. So anyway, wow. But I try not to talk about, you know, physical appearances of actors because, come on, we all have our flaws. Look, Daily Recap Lady definitely gained some COVID weight. So, but, I'm just saying, I noticed there was something about her face that looked off, and then once I compared with some of my pictures that I have that I used, for my little deal here, I said, oh, goodness, it's her lips. She had her lips done. Yeah. Anyway, all right. Look, that's telling you how much the show had to offer. I had to go all off on that, which was nothing, right? So I'm not going to belabor this. They're doing an epic fail for February sweeps. I'm very disappointed in the show. Goodness gracious. Let's go to Comment Corner. I got only 2 comments. Listen, everybody, I hope that's not because of me. Well, I know it's not because of me. It ain't because of me. Look, this is what we're working with. So I understand you all. I completely understand, right? Anita says Summer finally told Kyle how she truly felt, telling him that he's lied to her repeatedly. Good for Summer. She was correct 100. Audra shocked Nate, and then there's a laughy emoji there. But Audra knows what she is doing. Poor dumb Nate. Audra will be working for Adam and Tucker once they take over. Ha ha. I know. Audra is going to just be the biggest egg in his face. And he doesn't know how to handle because he's like, that's not what we discussed. But remember, you liked going rogue. When Devon says it's not what we discussed on a big press conference, you like going in another direction. Yeah. So you got to zip it, Nate. And Medora says, okay, Nate, you see what Devon was going through with you, going on your own without permission. Audra is going to be the boss of you. Audra's already the boss of him. And Nate just didn't even know it. And Victoria is spending so much time being smitten with Nate. She doesn't know it either. So good. I really, really want the Newmans to get their due in the coming months here, 2023. Let's give it to them. Yeah, okay, 2024, they can get their stuff back, but let's let them suffer some L's, right? They need to suffer some L's. So anyway, everybody, that's it for The Young and the Restless. Let's hope I have more to talk about tomorrow. But you know what? Wednesday's episodes are usually kind of slow within themselves. So we shall see. But I will be back.